Hello, I'm Nicole Bergeron, and this is my case study for Ed Law 850, Internet Use Violations, Threats over the World Wide Web. Category 1, Problem Identification and Analysis. What I know. This took place at Slattery Steno High School, which is in a very affluent area of the city. The parents are doctors and lawyers. The students have the latest of everything they want or need. The school in the area has a very good reputation. The people involved: Dr. Harvey Smith has been the principal for 9 years. He was voted secondary principal of the year 2 years ago. He has a very good reputation. He believes his school is the best in the state, and he wants to keep his reputation of his school and himself intact. Ms. Robin Tate, this is her second year as a special science teacher at Slattery. She teaches zoology, botany, and genetics. She came to Slattery as an older beginning teacher. She had gotten her bachelor's and master's and had some experience after her master's. So Dr. Smith thought she had lots of experience and she was really ready to be on her own at Slattery. William Hall is a student in Miss Tate's class, and there's disgruntled parents and students. The issue: Miss Tate's classroom rigor is more than the students are used to. Parents have expressed concerns to Dr. Smith about Miss Tate's class. The students are afraid they're going to make a failing grade, which will hurt their future chances. Dr. Smith has spoken to Miss Tate and given her suggestions, but she did not put these suggestions into place. The incident: an unidentified email was sent to Miss Tate containing a Facebook link. The Facebook page was about Miss Tate and contained threats. One of them was, "Who wants Miss Tate to disappear?" Miss Tate called Dr. Smith and sent him the email. Miss Tate immediately accuses William Hall for the start of the Facebook page because he is disruptive in her class. Miss Tate wanted to call the police, but Dr. Smith said they would speak to the students the next day. What I need to know: is there a real threat to Miss Tate's life? Should law enforcement be contacted? Who created the Facebook page? A student? A parent? Which parents are making complaints? Who sent the email? Who is making comments and participating on the Facebook page? Can the email or the Facebook page be traced? Excuse me. Identifying the problem: first, the comment, "Who wants Miss Tate to disappear?" on the Facebook page could be considered a threat. This is a misuse of social media. Second, Miss Tate is not well liked by her students and parents. She was given suggestions by the principal to help reduce stress in her class and create better relationships, but she ignored those suggestions. And third, Miss Tate is making accusations on who created the Facebook page before knowing all the facts. Excuse me. Category 2, Proposed Plan of Action and Strategies for Implementation. Action step number 1, identify the Facebook page creator. Was this done on a school computer? Can it be traced? What is the board policy on bullying and cyberbullying? Implementation: contact the local police, contact the IT department, contact district administration, review board policies on harassment, bullying, and cyberbullying, and discuss possible suspects. Action step number 2, who was involved? Was there a real threat to Ms. Tate? Is a single student or a group doing this? Who sent the email? And who started the Facebook page? Implementation: question all the students in the class to identify the person or persons who created the Facebook page. Ms. Tate suspected William Hall immediately. Ask other students about his behavior in class. Identify other possible suspects. Notify parents and consequences for those involved. Action step number 3, help Ms. Tate return to class. Make sure she feels safe. Provide help for Ms. Tate to redesign her teaching plan and student expectations. Help her create positive relationships with students. Implementation: provide guidance and professional development for Ms. Tate on curriculum and instruction. Allow Ms. Tate to team teach with an instructional coach, mentor, to learn new ways to present her curriculum. Help Ms. Tate with classroom management. Ensure she has a positive classroom environment. We were not told if Ms. Tate had a mentor or a coach working with her. And I think because she was older than your average first year teacher, everyone expected that she had better life experience and she wouldn't have any issues. Um, but that is not the case. She needed guidance, she needed a mentor, she needed follow up when suggestions were made to her. Category 3, resolve the issue. What is best for the students? Solve the case and can hand out fair consequences. Ensure that Ms. Tate's class is a good and positive learning environment and her instructional techniques improve. Educate students on proper internet use and digital citizenship. The resolution. First, inform Ms. Tate that the case is solved and she is safe. The situation has been handled according to district policy. The data evidence is promoting academic success and the well-being for each student. Second, Ms. Tate's report and instruction needs to improve. Data evidence. Parent complaints, poor student success, suggestions from principal not implemented. And thirdly, digital citizenship curriculum is adapted and implemented. Data evidence, the creation of the Facebook page about Ms. Tate. Category 4, debrief. What am I thinking? Why did this happen? How can we stop this from happening again? I don't think Dr. Smith followed protocol when he received the email. He dismissed things and should have called local police. This was a threat, whether it was in person or on the internet, it was a threat and the local police should have been informed. Feeling, I feel sorry for Ms. Tate. She's trying to do her best, teaching some very hard subjects, and it doesn't sound like she was given any guidance or help, and she's kind of been left up on her own. She needs a coach. She needs a mentor. I'm disappointed in the actions of the students. It sounds like the students in this school are used to getting whatever they want, and maybe they can't handle a harder class, or they don't want to do the work. They want things done for them. So maybe the students need to work harder and do have to have higher expectations. And Ms. Tate's trying to do that, but people are not liking it because the students are complaining. Dr. Smith did not want to call the police because he didn't want to risk hurting the reputation of himself or his school. Maybe Dr. Smith needs to look at why his reputation is so good, but he needs to also think about how he can help his staff. He needs to have a good learning environment for everyone, and he needs to embrace and do what's best for everyone involved. And just pushing this under the rug because he doesn't want to mess up his reputation is not the way to go. And I'm valuing positive relationships with students, positive work environment that I have, my classroom management and rapport with my students and parents, and valuing always investigate before making accusations. People are innocent until proven guilty. And you have to have a good relationship with your students, a good rapport with the students and the parents, so you have a good learning environment. Listen to the students, listen to the parents, try to find a happy medium for everyone. Unresolved issues. Excuse me. Will Ms. Tate be able to create a healthy learning environment? Will she have the support from her administration and parents and students to have a healthy learning environment? Does the school have a digital citizenship curriculum in place? Can they implement this? Will they enforce it? My school, my district, we have digital citizenship curriculum. It starts in kindergarten. And my kindergartners this year had 8 lessons from the librarian on digital citizenship, starting with how to log on to the internet, who's a stranger online, who's not, what websites are best, etiquette on the internet, and what you shouldn't put on the internet. And this is started in kindergarten, so these high school students should have had this, and they should remember digital citizenship and practice good internet etiquette. Who was behind the email and the Facebook page? And does the school and district have a policy in place for threats and cyberbullying? Our district has a very big policy in place about bullying, cyberbullying, harassment, threats of any kind. And there are dire consequences for people that do those things. It is not taken lightly. Reflect. Standard 5 says an educational leader at the building level applies knowledge that promotes the success of every student by acting with integrity, fairness, and in an ethical manner. I acted with integrity by providing professional development for Ms. Tate in classroom management and curriculum, implementing a digital citizenship curriculum for all students, and helping build strong relationships between faculty members. I would ensure that Ms. Tate had a coach and a mentor and someone to help her on building relationships with the students, ensure that all the students go through digital citizenship, and that the faculty has good relationships with each other. I acted with fairness by having an open mind and reinforcing the innocent until proven guilty policy, following policies and procedures for cyberbullying and harassment from the district, and addressing the concerns about Ms. Tate's class. Listen to all parties involved and not make a quick decision based on what one person or a couple people said. You have to listen to everything before you come up with a solution. Listen to everyone's opinion. I acted in an ethical manner by ensuring the safety of Ms. Tate and trying to resolve the issue quickly and professionally, developing a plan that is in the best interest of Ms. Tate and her students to prevent this from happening in the future, and implement regular teacher observations and evaluations to ensure all students are in a healthy learning environment. The ultimate goal as a teacher and principal educational leader is to do what's best for your students so they have a positive, healthy learning environment. Um, and that is what we all need to focus on, that the students have a positive, healthy learning environment. Everyone feels safe and secure, including the staff and the faculty, and that your school is a safe, healthy learning place. Thank you.